What's up guys, Raymond back again, coming to you from MRB Classic Pro Shop, where today we're going to talk about trying to disengage those muscles in your arm, your shoulder, all that stuff that you really shouldn't be using when your ball is swinging in your swing. So stay tuned. All right, so when we're going through our approach, the one thing we always want to do, we always talk about squeezing, we talk about all this stuff, we fixed that. If you've watched the last few videos, you fixed the squeezing part. Now what we need to fix is we need to fix all that muscle that's going on in our upper body and in our arm. So in order to do that, we have to try to relax that part. The biggest thing that people want to do is they want to be in control. And being in control doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in control muscularly. We don't want to use the muscles to be in control. We want to let the ball free fall and just be free swinging throughout the entire thing. The part of the approach that people have a big and hard time with is when they get to the top of the swing and they get here, now all of a sudden they want to go and they want to pull it down. They want to use that muscle, shoulder muscles in the back and the tricep muscle to pull it down and get it going where they want, because they want to throw the ball. They don't want to roll it. What I want you to try to practice the next time you go and you bowl is I want you to think of just letting the ball fall from the top of the swing. You're going to want to let it swing back. As soon as it gets to the top of the swing, just let it fall naturally into that spot. Don't accelerate until it gets to your ankle. Once the ball falls and you get here, now you're accelerating with your hand. You're doing everything with your hand at the very last second, but you got to wait until it gets to the bottom of your ankle. So once it gets there, then you accelerate with your hand. But you never want to engage those muscles at the top or anywhere through. And the same goes for the push away and everything. Most people have a hard time of just letting it fall out and swing because they feel like it throws their timing off a little bit if they don't control it. So they just have a hard time getting their feet moving. And that's where the tempo issue comes into play. Their feet get moving a little bit slow because they're waiting on the swing to get through, and then they speed their feet up at the very end to try to catch up with the swing. So the one thing I want you to do is I want you to think of just getting your feet moving and just get the swing and let it fall right into the swing. So it's just going to be boom, boom. Just let it fall straight down. So it's going to be straight out and down. Never push it up. Never push it way out. Just let it go and hold it normal and just let it fall straight down into the swing. As soon as it falls, just let it swing. And as your feet are moving forward, the ball will travel back naturally like a pendulum. And then when it gets to the top of the swing and you're coming through it, let it fall back down and just glide through the rest of the swing. No muscle involved. Now you're just releasing the ball. You're just doing everything you want to do with your hand. I know this is an awful lot to even think about or even comprehend, but really take the time to go and focus on that muscle. Focus on your arm muscles when you're practicing. See if you're engaging any of that stuff. See if you really feel controlled. I know there's an awful lot of muscle swings out there, and we can get rid of that muscle just by really thinking about different things like getting it to fall or just letting it swing. So one of the actual drills you can do is that drill with the ball down by your side. Just let it swing forward and swing back, and then you can go through that 4-step approach. I know on the Bowler X channel, and I think I even did it on this channel, that you were able to, I showed you some of those drills that we had for getting better at the line. So make sure to go through all that and try this. Let me know if this works for you. And if you have other techniques that works for you or other techniques that you've heard of, let's talk about them in the comments below. But that's all I got for you today. Let's try to free those arm swings up and be nice and clean and grab the ball just a little bit less. But until next time, guys, I'm out of here. See you later.